going, everyone? Mr. MC here. We are about a minute away, a little under a minute away from the new time trial popping up. The one that's going to be going away is the Super Formula time trial. About 25 seconds left. Yeah, so joining in just in time. I will be posting the new laptop challenge on the Twitter, so I want to take a minute to do that. And because I'm going to be doing a pretty short stream today or tonight, I'm only going to be on the controller. Usually I have to get on the wheel, but yeah, I'm not going to be on here for too long. And ayo, and for this new time trial, we're actually using cars that we're actually using different cars. Major East in the Citroen road car. That's gonna be an interesting one. Is it just sports medium? Yeah, it's just fully stock. And let me just post this up on Twitter. So give me just a moment. I'm hoping that this one's gonna be a bit of an easier time trial, maybe. Hopefully a lot less shenanigans compared to the Northern Isle time trial. Let me just do this real quick. GT7 Gran, oh god, I'm misspelling things. Gran Turismo 7 new lap time challenge. I can just post that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and just jump straight into it. I think this is one of the invitation cars, where normally the only way we get is by getting an invitation, but you can just rent it out. And in terms of how to rev it, I want to say you can probably just rev it out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. And this car is so bright, it's causing a lot of glare. So actually, you know what? I'm actually going to switch cars, or to switch the colors, because I don't think it'll look that good for the lap guide. So let me just switch it over to black. Okay, now let's get this started. Yeah, so I'm only going to be here for probably an hour, at the very latest hour and a half, but honestly, don't count on that. I gotta wake up nice and early tomorrow, so I'm honestly happy that I'm just able to even just stream a little bit. Okay, the brakes are better than I thought. Except the rotation is definitely not there. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a handful to drive. I don't think I've ever driven this car fully stock, so just trying to get used to this car. Gotta be nice and careful getting back on the throttle. But the part that I'm worrying about is the corner entry, because yeah, this thing is a bit shy when it comes to trying to turn. At least the corner entry. Bit of a slidey boy though. Bit of a slidey boy. This is probably not going to be the easiest time trial out there, but not the hardest. But it is going to take a bit of time to get used to this car. Definitely gotta just let go of the throttle, let this thing turn, or in the case of turn number 3, it'll just turn itself for you. Yeah, this thing is a bit tail happy. Deep, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're doing the new laptop challenge. I'm just trying to figure out this car because it's a weird car. It's definitely going to take a bit of time to get used to. Kind of wondering if for the final hairpin you could probably just get away with second gear. It'll save you a bit of time by not having to shift from first to second. You just go straight to second. Oh, yeah, that was a bit too late on the brakes. Yeah, but for those that don't know what the heck is going on, don't worry, neither do I. This is the new laptop challenge in Gran Turismo 7. It's Lago Major East with the GT by Citroen, the road car. And just trying to get an idea about how this thing, or about how to drive this thing around. Your corner entry, it's pretty understeery for a lot of the turns. This turn, you got to be careful, especially when you're getting back on the power. Yeah, and then it likes to whip its tail out when you're trying to get back on the throttle on corner exit. Then again, this thing has 500 horsepower. So even though I'm on the controller, I'm still fighting around with this car. Like whenever it wants to step out, I gotta try to counter steer it. It's like that. It's like stepping out a bit. Over here, yeah, it's like it turns into a bit of a slidey boy. So you gotta watch out for that. And definitely don't break out the 100-meter board because that's too late. Pied, how's it going? Good evening. It's too bad I can't say morning. Yeah, I gotta wait about another hour before I can say good morning. Kind of wondering if turn 2, so the one we just went through, kind of wondering if you can get away with second gear. Well, I can tell you this, at least it's not Eiger Nordwind, because if we were at that track with this car, I'd probably cry. Go Mar, how's it going? Wait, oh, Mario, there you go. Sorry, I'm just reading because your guys' names has like the little ad thing on it, so. Arkies, how's it going? Yeah, not many of us have driven this car. I mean, it doesn't help that it's an invitation car, so probably even less people have driven it. And yeah, this thing it's a weird boy. So it's a weird car to drive. It's like the brakes are okay, but you can't be too confident on them, or like you can't be too confident on them because like if you try to brake too late, or yeah, when you brake too late, then it's like you're gonna overshoot that turn by about a country mile. And again, like I'm doing this on the controller. I don't know how it's like on the wheel yet. I'm not gonna have time to try it out on the wheel, unfortunately, because I don't have much time tonight. If I had a bit more time, I definitely would have gotten the wheel. But the controller, yeah, turning is not the friendliest thing on corner entry, and then mid corner and corner exit, it might want to step out on you. At least to me, it's a little easy to like try to correct it, but I don't think that'll help with the lap times. I won't be surprised if there's already like a time in the 124s. I'll probably just take a look in a moment. Has nothing to do with the real name Joe Mod. Got it. You really just gotta let this thing roll into turn number 2. It's nice and easy on the brakes. Yeah, hopefully you guys have been doing well. I'm doing great because tomorrow, well, now my day got ruined. Tomorrow and Friday, I'm off of work because we got the Thanksgiving break over here in the States. And also a little low key, a little nervous because tomorrow I'm gonna be doing my first 10K race, which is just saying that is crazy because for the longest time I've hated running, but here I am, I'm running. I've done a couple 5K races, and yeah, and tomorrow is my first 10K. So I'm pretty excited, also pretty nervous, and I also plan to do some very stupid things during the 10K. I already have it ready. So I think part of the reason why I'm doing these races because I like to do stupid things. Mainly running with plushies. So for tomorrow's race, I have 4 plushies that I'm going to be running with. One of them is going to be like in a little chest bag, and like another one's going to be like strapped to that chest bag, like one of the straps. And then 2 of them, I'm going to be holding them. Is it stupid? Yes. But is it funny to me? Yes. Why am I doing this? For my own amusement. Yep, Thanksgiving break. But please turn. Yeah, then after that, I'm just going to be chilling out for the rest of the week. Into the weekend. And pretty much all my family's over here, like in where I'm at, so we don't have to travel that far, which is great. Jesus Christ, this thing really wants to slide around. Okay, now I'm braking too early. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get used to it on the controller. It's definitely a weird board to drive. And I'm trying to be careful with my inputs, but then you get the car doing some really silly things like that. Nope, please stop. Actually, let me just take a quick look and see what the times are looking like right now. Also, kind of tells you how rusty I am with the controller. Okay, yeah, there's already going to be a 24 coming in soon. A Ford V. Okay, that explains it. It's looking for the nearest crowd of people to throw itself into. Does it have a horn? Okay, it has a horn. Immersion restored. It's gotta be nice and careful right here. The third gear might... Yeah, I think you might want to exit turn 4 on third gear. Oh, except that's too late on the brakes. Just trying to be really gentle on the brakes. Yeah, this thing's all over the place. Okay, that's not gonna end well. It is a wild car to drive fully stock. See, I'm trying to lock in. I don't think I'll be able to get a 120. I mean, it'll be a miracle if I can get a 124 before I end stream tonight. Probably not likely, because I'll probably need a lot more time, especially on the controller. Third gear is not the way for turn number 2. Nice and easy on the brakes. Don't stop stepping out, please. I'm begging you. It's like, shoot, I'm terrified to get on the throttle because I'm just afraid that this thing is going to step out. I mean, it's still stepping out anyways. This car has a mind of its own. Stop doing that, please. That should be a 25 right there. If it's not a 25, then I don't know what is. Nice. Okay, I'm starting to dial it in now. Like, this car is starting to slowly make more and more sense to me. You have to brake early because this thing is not the friendliest when it comes to corner entry. Main thing making Mustangs throw themselves across is antique suspension or people being... Then people just being stupid. Thinking, oh yeah, and a Mustang can do cool stuff with it, and they just throw themselves into a crowd of people. I'm only going to put it on people just being stupid. Come on, please turn. That might be a corner cut. I'm surprised that's not a corner cut. Oh, look at that. That's a clean corner right there. The car didn't make a single fuss at all. That's the thing. Like, this car wants to slide around. Please stop sliding. Nope. I don't know if you saw, for a moment the car didn't want to turn, and then it suddenly started turning. Come on. I'm actually surprised that this early into the time trial, things are already starting to make sense. Honestly, I thought it was going to take a bit longer, just because of how weird it is to drive this car. Okay, that actually worked. There's a slidey boy right there. Well, I'm like trying to lock in, so I do apologize if I'm not talking too much. Okay, I think I might be able to get a 124 in. I'll be surprised if I could, but it's gonna get tricky really quickly. Hey, 6-star ticket. So let me just save this for now, just as a banker. Yeah, so someone's already at a 24. I think we definitely make this work. And for those of you that are coming in to the stream, welcome aboard. This is the new laptop challenge. It's Lago Maggiore East with the Citroen Road Car, the GT by Citroen Road Car. It's a weird car to drive. At least on the controller, it's weird to drive. I don't know how it is on the wheel. It's understeer on corner entry, so you do want to brake early, so you can try to just ease off the brakes, and then the car will start to turn in a bit better. And then you got to be careful on corner exit, because that's when this car will start to fishtail on you. It's a weird car to drive. It'll take a bit of time to get used to how this thing drives, but like once you get used to it, then I think it'll start to kind of just fall into place. Okay, turn 4 is going to be tricky. Kind of wonder if that's how I'm gonna have to do it. Where the thing I slowed down when I did the 25-4, I slowed down a little bit more just to get the car pointing straight into the next section of the track, and then just go. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is definitely one of those no sudden movement cars. Then if you want to be like careful with your throttle input, like you got to really be careful with it, because yeah, even like just like that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to try to do, where I intentionally I intentionally slow down a little bit more for turn number 4. That way I give myself a moment to just get the car set up where I want to go. And then I could just basically just go flat out or be a lot more aggressive on the throttle. I wonder if that's a strategy. Treat this car like a front-wheel drive, except this car wants to try to kill you. Alright, Mario. Yeah, all good. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you have an awesome day. And if you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. If not, then have an awesome day. Yeah, something like that. Except I might need to brake just a little bit later so I can get myself set up a little better. And that's the thing, it's like corner entry, like this car is not going to want to turn. You got to brake early. Yeah, and I think it's like a little bit of, I think it's like a little hill or like a little bit of camber-ish. Somewhere in turn 4. And I feel like you really feel it with this car, because the car will get up, like you'll know, you feel it when the car gets upset and tries to kill you. It's like in the, yeah, it's like in that middle part. There's like a little hill. Yeah, and a little bit of counter steering is not going to help with the cause. Nope, I overcorrected right there. Alright, take care, Mario. Let me try third gear. Yeah, it's like this car. I don't know. Maybe a bit of a hot mess is a good way to describe how this car drives. Well, turn 4 is going to be so hard to nail down. You just don't want to turn. I'm braking too late. Oh, that's definitely not going to work. No, it's never going to work. Yeah, they should definitely stick to front-wheel drives. Because the only exception is the Group 4 car. I think that one's like the better one. I don't know about the Group 3 car though. I know, what was it, the earlier days of GT7 where the Group 3 Citroen was god-awful to drive. I think it was like up there with, or down there with the Ferrari. In like, I think it was like so bad to drive it was almost undrivable. Oh yeah, I remember those days when the Ferrari Group 458 Group 3 was undrivable. No one wanted to drive it because it literally kills you everywhere. Oh, those were the days. Where's my handbrake? I could definitely use a handbrake over here. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the Group 4, like that's a good car. Everything else, about that, Chief. A bit of counter steering needed right there. I'm letting go of the brakes too early. Come on, car. Stop. I remember, I think it was like the very beginning of GT7. The Peugeot was amazing to drive. I remember it was like that car, like it rotated at will. Like, I think like, yeah, it felt so amazing to drive that car. And then what was it? The Audi RE Evo was god awful to drive as well. That one was like a literal death trap. The Lamborghini Huracan GT3 was also incredibly difficult to drive. I think what was it? The Catalunya Time Trial or Catalunya Circuit Experience. That one was also a messy one. That kind of worked. Mano, how's it going? Great to see you here. I'm just over here just trying to understand this car better because this thing is a bit of a handful to drive. Don't ask me how I survived that. Yeah, see, he just wants to just spin out everywhere. You gotta be real careful with how you drive this thing. I want to say I probably have a 0.2 in me. It is definitely the Batmobile, except they forgot to put good tires on this car. Yeah, this car will step out at any moment's notice, or any moment without notice. Yeah, that was not gonna work. I forgot to shift up and I hit the rev limiter. That's GG's right there. And it's something like you're trying to trail brake and it's like, yeah, the car just still doesn't want to turn. Got to brake early, nice and early on the brakes. I like how my eyes are already starting to feel heavy. We're only 30 minutes into this stream. I guess my body did get the moment that it's going to be a short stream. Quite a bit of counter steering needed right there. It's gonna be like the counter steery left arm challenge. I will find it pretty funny if the fastest laps are using counter steering assist. Because if they're using it, I don't blame them. Even at 129 miles an hour, this car is having a bit of a mind of its own. I'm gonna try it again. Let's do this, come on. We got a 0.3 right now. I forgot to shift it to third gear. This is a very delicate car to drive. If you do one little thing that this car doesn't like, it's going to throw a huge fit at you and it's going to try to send you into the wall. Nope, that's not going to work. It's a tricky car to drive. You have to be really careful with what you do. Otherwise, like if the car does something that you don't like, it's going to let you know. the hard way. There we go. Please turn. That little moment getting onto the grass really killed my momentum. What was that? Nice slap in the face. No monster. I don't even know what that means. Come on. Come on, let's do these. Such a terrible exit. Oh no, sir. Yeah. Basically. And no, it's not gonna work. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, that's a very good question. Someone asked, and by someone I mean no one, asked if I've gotten Project Motor Racing. The answer is no. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key sad that the game is doo-doo. I wish it was good. But like, after hearing that the game's not good, I don't see myself playing. I don't see myself playing that game at all. Even if it gets like some decent updates, I don't see myself playing it at all. The funny part was that I was thinking about pre-ordering the game, but I kept forgetting to pre-order it, and I completely forgot that the game was going to come out around this time. So when I started seeing the reviews, I was like, wait, the game's already out? I was like, oh no, it's coming out, was it November 25th? But by the time, like, that's when I already started to see the reviews. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it. The game is pretty much dead on arrival, just like Gran Sport. F in the chat. So fast. Thank you. I'm just trying to get used to this car. I know I can go a bit faster, but I think right now, considering how wild this car is to drive, I think it's a pretty good start. I do think I can get into the 124s, at least on the controller. On the wheel, it's probably going to be... Actually, I don't know if it's going to be easy on the wheel. Just because of how this car drives, it might be just as difficult on the wheel. Like on the controller, it's a bit more manageable because it's easier to catch the car if it wants to step out, compared to the wheel where it's really difficult to catch it. I think that was a bit of a late turn in. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Although I do find it funny that people were clowning so hard on Rensport. And then people were like, oh yeah, we look forward to Project More Racing, and then people find out it's bad, and then people started clowning on it. No, that was too late in the brakes, and I forgot to shift it to third. No, that's GG's. I think fourth turn is a third gear corner. Like, you want to try to get on third gear. Although for the this hairpin, you're probably better off second gear. At least when you're finishing your lap. Oh, the car didn't shift up to third gear right away. As I'm trying not to turn too much because the car's going to step out, and the turn turned in a bit more. It's like, yep, I'm cooked. What do you mean it's 11:47? No, unfortunately, I don't mean 11:47 a.m. I mean 11:47 p.m. Unfortunately, lost about a tenth or two right there. No, cart. Oh my god. Good luck driving out like this. Eyes are starting to get heavy. It's about a tenth or two lost. car kept stepping out. That's not gonna work. Oh my goodness! I'm trying to focus, but my God, this this car gets pretty unpredictable at times. That doesn't help that I'm getting sleepy. Nope, that's not gonna work. I'll probably be here for a bit longer before I decide to go to bed. Cause yeah, I gotta wake up early. That's the only sucky part about this run. I gotta wake up early. Sleeping in, never heard of that. And then the car wants to do its own thing. Come on. Let's go. I don't think I'll be able to get to 124 tonight. I didn't turn in enough. Oh, that's so frustrating. I honestly thought I had it. The car didn't shift up to third gear right away. No, but the car doesn't want to turn. Wiggles in frustration. I got on the brakes too early now. Why aren't you going up to third gear? I tell the car to shift up to third gear right away, but it decides to stay on second gear. This car just straight up hates me. you want to go up to third gear. Unfortunately, I've already lost 0.2 of a second. Something tells me that when Citroen was making this car, they forgot to add a steering wheel. Because this thing doesn't turn. What? Can I just call it a stream at this point? This car is bringing me nothing but pain. I will need to sleep it off and come back with a clear mind and then rage for another 4 to 5 hours and then make the lap guide. And I'm on third gear, like an idiot. Can't you be on your best behavior for once? Come on. And there we go, come on. That was close. But the car's still sliding around, so I'm not getting as much time. This car is too much it's too much of a handful of drive when I'm like half asleep already. I'm gonna come back to this later. We got a good start, so I'll take that, the 25.3. Although it looks like, oh god, it looks like 24.4. Okay, maybe 20. Yeah, there's only 2 people with a 24, but I think I could definitely bring this down to a 24. Just not right now, because at this point I'm already half asleep. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I gotta wake up early anyway, so I might as well call it a stream here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for the short stream. Sadly, I can't stream for much longer. Maybe next time. But that's gonna be from me. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me rage for a moment. Tired rage. Yeah, take care, everyone. This is Mr. MCA, and oh yeah, some of you, actually most of you, probably didn't see that I now have a end screen. So it's like the intro, where it's like the car just like driving around. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. But that's it for me. Take care, everyone. This is Mr. MCA, and I'll see you. It's gonna be the next video because I want to make the lap guide, and I want to try to get it done ASAP. Because Friday I might be really busy. I mean, Thursday I'm gonna be busy, but might be able to squeeze in a bit of time to try to get the 24. Friday I don't know what's going to happen. I might be really busy, so I want to try to get the guide done on Thursday. For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys have a great Thanksgiving. For those of you that don't celebrate it, hope you have an awesome Thursday. But yeah, that's it for me. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.